This final reflection on my major project, I'd like to show how much improvement I've made, and also just to make note how much work it was last week, more than other weeks. And I think originally when I started this blog, I didn't think it would be so much, like there would be one or two things that would happen a week that would be of great value to put on the blog that the parents would want to see, something that you can take photos of and post it. But the last week of November, every day we had different things happening. And so here in my home, we had, I'll just move it to here. We had exhibition that the kids went to. And so that meant remembering to take something to take a photo with, asking all the parents who came to email me or send me the photos, and then uploading them and putting them into the file, which was something I hadn't really thought about doing. I just thought, it would be like in my classroom, take the camera, upload the things. But at Agrivision, I used my phone because that was easier, and it was, I think, easy for the parents to email me as well. So both morning and afternoon, we had gone to Agrivision, and that was on separate dates. I also got an email from the division asking us to put up a link on our blogs about a survey that we're supposed to be doing. So that was a new thing to put in the communication for parents, and they're a place for them to have a voice as far as our interview process. We also had a visitor come into our classroom for the service project that the kindergartens are going to be working on. So then again, it was making sure I had my pictures and the camera ready. And the thing I struggle with the most is, in theory, it seems like a great and easy idea to take a picture, upload it, put it on. But often what happens is the students and their behaviors or whatever is happening, they demand your attention over taking a picture for a blog. And I think that is what I have learned the most in this entire 3.5 months of doing this, is how sometimes you have this great idea, like, yeah, this is great, I'm going to put this on my blog and the parents are going to love it. And then the activity will happen, it'll finish, and then I'll go, oh, right, okay, I didn't get that done. I won't be able to put that on the blog. So then you had to go to the next activity. Fortunately, there's many things that happen in a regular day in a classroom that we are able, and they are, like, even if it doesn't seem like it's of great value, I think parents appreciate just seeing any little bit of progress that the kids make. So with this one in particular, the activity, the way that it was laid out with the presenter, I needed to be there. So remembering the picture was a little tricky. And we also had, well, as usual, I had to upload the letter that we would be working on, and I needed to, we had a tea party because we were learning about the letter T. So, trying to, again, like, serve the coffee, serve the tea, and serve all these things, and then remember to take the pictures. And some of them I had to say, okay, everybody drink your tea, make it look like you're drinking tea because Miss Nelson forgot to take a picture. So kind of a little bit humorous for them sometimes, but they are starting to remind me. They say, oh, Miss Nelson, can you take a picture of this and put it on my blog or on our blog? So they have ownership on it too, which is really exciting. We also had nurses come in last week, and in both the morning and afternoon. So it was just a busy week. And this week is, when I fast forward to what December is going to look like, we have a new thing, an elf on the shelf that's going to be in the classroom. And so I've committed to putting up pictures with the kids every day, every night, so they can talk about it with their parents and talk about Elf and how he's going to send messages to Santa and all of that fun stuff. And it gets the kids super engaged and the parents engaged as well. And I did have some very good conversations with parents last week during the interviews, and they mentioned how much they appreciate learning what's happening in the classroom, because so many of the kids go home and they say they didn't learn anything. So what did you do in kindergarten today? Oh, nothing. I had recess. And so now they know that they are doing things in kindergarten. I'm sure you can tell by my tone and just by previous reflections that I really enjoyed, I really am enjoying the blog, and this is something I'm going to continue to do. I also needed to post the calendar for December, the upcoming months. So I think I just listed several things, and it was a fun time for me to learn this and to have have our colleagues comment on Google Plus or in the chat about more effective ways, or from the blog here. It really did help me a lot. Thanks so much for any feedback that I've been given, and I'm glad that I was able to do this as a learning for myself. I know I've made mistakes and the areas I can improve, and feeling more confident in trying new tools. So I especially look forward to uploading all of our fun pictures of Elf on the Shelf this coming month. And if you can, anyone, just come back and watch Miss Nelson's Kinders, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm really proud of the kindergartens and all the work that they do. And thank you so much for the feedback.